Hello, my dear students, Prime 5. I missed you so much. I hope you are fine and always will be. For the current circumstances, we have to complete our syllabus by online videos. So please, I need your minds to concentrate and listen carefully. First, I need all your tools, your notebooks, your Bible's book, and also your workbook. Okay? As we used to do to restart, we will start with our date. Today is Wednesday, 18th of March, 2020. Wednesday, 18th of March, 2020. Okay, write it in your Bible's book, page 97. Okay. The last time we met, we talked about the deep sea animals. And we learned that we have an aquarium exhibition, and we learned about new creatures in the sea, okay? Like eel, as we see. We have also squid and its tentacles, and we have jellyfish and also eels, okay? So we have sea lily, as we see, and star of the sea. And we read that there is direct speech, like these sentences between two inverted commas, like we see, it's going to be boring, complained Jack, I hate museums. These are direct speech, and these between two inverted commas, and we see that we have a description of exhibition. We used different types of adjectives, and I asked you to underline these adjectives the last time. We had boring, we had also many astonishing, we have glowed, we have also we have strange, and I asked you to underline this and found these adjective in your reading lesson. Today we will have, and we're gonna talk about the past simple passive, and we previously talked about the passive, and we learned that we use passive when the object is more important, and in for example, the pyramids is visited by the tourists. The pyramids is more important than the subject. And we also have certain general situations, like English is spoken in many countries around the world. Today we have the past passive. Please listen to this conversation. On your Bible's book, page 96 or 97, I'm sorry. It's grammar time. Jack and Lily were taken to the aquarium by their father. The exhibition was called Deep Sea Discovery. The exhibition was designed by scientists. Okay? We have the past passive plus by. The form for the active sentence is subject plus verb in the past plus object, but we have in the passive the object, we start with the object plus verb to be. In the past, was or were plus the past participle of the tense plus by plus the main subject. Okay, we had a paper with the fully past participle of the verbs. We taken it. Okay, we use of passive form when we focus on the action more than the doer. For example, we talk about the question, who were the books written by? The books are written by the Roald Dahl. Okay, that's in the present. Okay, in the past, who was silk invented by? Who was silk invented by? Silk was invented by the Chinese. So it's in the past tense in the passive. I had the object and I have the subject at the end of the sentence. Okay, look at your box. Finish the sentences, write the letters. Number 1, the aquarium was visited. Think, the aquarium was visited by lots of children. The aquarium was visited by lots of children. We have the aquarium is the object and was visited, it is passive in the past. The subject we have lots of children. Okay, number 2, the sea creatures was filmed. The sea creatures were filmed. I'm sorry. Okay, on video screens. The cameras was placed. The cameras were placed. By wonderful creatures. Okay, the controls were worked. The controls were worked by visitors in the aquarium. Okay, match these sentences, then write the right letter. Okay, ask and answer. For example, who were the books written by? The books were written by Roald Dahl. Okay, we talked about the books. Follow these lines. Okay, number 2, who were the books? Okay, now who were the picture drawn by? Who were the picture drawn by? The picture was drawn by Picasso. The picture was drawn by Picasso. Okay, number 3, we have the pyramids. Number 3, the pyramids. The pyramids were built. Who built the pyramids? The pyramids were built by the ancient Egyptians. The pyramids were built by the ancient Egyptians. Okay, number 3, the sea creatures. The sea creatures, and we have film. The sea creatures are plural, so we will take where. Okay, who were the sea creatures filmed? Who were the sea creatures filmed by? Okay, the sea creature filmed by. Okay, what do you think? The sea creatures were filmed by scientists. The sea creatures were filmed by scientists. Okay, number 4, I have silk and invented. Silk and invented. I want to ask by who? Who was? Silk is singular. Who was? So silk is singular. Who was the silk invented by? Who was the silk invented by? The answer is the silk was invented by the Chinese. The silk was invented by the Chinese. Number 5, the picture. We said it, by Picasso. Okay, the boat. The boat is singular. We have was. Was made by. Who was the boat made by? The answer is the boat was made by an African boater. The boat was made by an African boater. Okay? Listen again. Choose or underline the correct word in the practice. Number 1, our house. Our house is singular. Okay? Our house is the object, so the sentence is in the passive. Okay? Our house was sold. last month. Why was sold? Because we have last month. It's talked about the past. And we use for the passive was or were according to the object itself. Was sold last month. Okay? Number 2. My dad's car keys. My dad's car keys. They are plural. Okay? Last week I have past. So I made it in the past passive. Okay, what do you think? Have been stolen or have stolen? Were stolen or stole? I think the right answer is were stolen because keys is the plural and I have last week in the past. So I have past passive consists of the were or was according to the object and the past participle of the tense I have stolen. Okay. Number 3. A lot of hospitals. A lot of hospitals in our area in the past few years. A lot of hospitals, I have plural. In the past few years, so I will choose were built. Why? Because they are plural and in the past I have were plus the past participle of the tense. Number 4, two people in the car accident yesterday. Two people is plural and yesterday refer to the past were injured. I have the verb to be in the past and the past participle of the verb injured. Number 5, a lot of mistakes. A lot of mistakes. Also, it's a plural, and in the last term, it's past. A lot of mistakes were made by students in our class in the last term. I have plural and past. Okay, number 6. How many? It's a question. How many cars space in 2008 in the United Kingdom? I have are produced, were produced, have been produced or produced. I think the right answer were produced. Cars is plural and the past participle of the verb and 2008 it's in the past. Okay, number 7, different things. Different things here last year. The right answer is were sold. Number 8, my friend. The first prize in the reading competition of last summer. My friend is singular and last time it's the past. I need the past of the verb to be. So it's singular, so we use was and the past participle of the verb awarded. So the right answer is my friend was awarded the first prize in the reading competition of last summer. Okay, now rewrite the following sentences. Number 1, the children's father took them to the aquarium. This sentence is active. I need to convert it to passive, but in the past. I have took, it is in the past. What can I convert it to the passive? First of all, I need the object. I start with the object, the children or the aquarium. The right answer is the aquarium. The aquarium. The next step is verb to be. Verb to be is in the past. I will use was. Okay, like we see. I need now the past participle of the verb took. I have take in the present, took in the past, and the past participle of take is taken. Taken. Okay. Buy. Okay? The children. Father. Full stop. Okay. Number 2. The camera. The camera filmed the sea creatures. I need the object, the sea creatures, and start with it, and give the verb, the past of the verb to be. The sea creatures is plural, so I will use where. Where. And the past participle of filmed is also filmed. By whom? By the camera. Full stop. Okay. Number 3. Molly operated the controls. Molly operated the controls. The object is the controls. I will start with it in the beginning of the sentence. The controls. The controls, and I need the verb to be in the past where, because the controls are plural, were operated. Operated is the past participle also of the verb operate. By whom? By Molly. Full stop. Number 4. Mary helped John in his homework. Mary helped John in his homework. Now the question is, who is the object, or what is the object? The object is John. The object is John. Don't conflict between the object and the complete of the sentence. The object, my main object is John. John is singular. Okay? I will use was. Was helped. Was helped by whom? By Mary. And the complete of the sentence, in his homework. In his homework is not the main object. The main object I have is John. The main object is John, not his homework. His homework is the complete of the sentence. John was helped by Mary in his homework. Number 5. A house in the city center was destroyed by the fire. A house in the city center was destroyed by the fire. The question is, this sentence is active or passive? This sentence is passive. I need to convert it to active. I will start with the fire. The fire is the main subject. The fire is the destroyer of the house. That's right? But was destroyed, it's passive. Okay? So in the passive in the past, and I will convert it into active also in the past. Okay? The fire destroyed. It destroyed what? The main object. At the beginning of the sentence in the passive, I will place it into the end of the sentence. The fire destroyed a house. A house where? In the city center. Full stop. Okay, number 6. I have a question. Did they read all the stories? Did they read all the stories? We need to use where. I need to use where. That means that I want to convert it into passive in the question. Don't convert it into passive by a sentence. I had a question and I need to insist of that I need to convert it into passive question. Did they read all the stories? I will begin with the stories. But, question, I will start with where. Where what? Where all the stories. Where all the stories. I need now the past participle of the verb read. Read in the present I have read. In the past I have read. In the past participle of read is also read. Question mark. The question is where all the stories read? Where all the stories read? If you want to complete by them, it's okay. If you want to finish the question where all the stories read, it's okay. So the right answer is where all the stories read by them. They, the object pronoun them. Okay, and we talked about the object pronouns before, so please revise it. Okay. Number 7. They bought a new computer yesterday. They bought a new computer yesterday. I need to start with a new computer. A new computer. That means that I will start with the object. It means that I will convert the word, the sentence into a past passive, because I have bought. Both is in the past, and I have a keyword yesterday. I will convert it. A new computer is singular, so I will. The verb to be in the past is was. A new computer was, and the past participle of the verb bought is also bought. Buy them. And full stop. Number 8. I didn't find my laptop. I didn't find my laptop. It is in the past. My laptop is singular. I will start with my laptop because it is the main object. Laptop. My laptop. I need the verb to be in the past. My laptop is singular. I will write was. Find. Find is the infinitive of the verb. Find in the present. Found in the past, and the past participle is also found. But there is something missed. My sentence is in the negative. Okay, my laptop was found. No, I didn't find my laptop. It's lost. So I will write not before the verb to be. My laptop was not found. My laptop was not found, or if you want, write it in the short form, wasn't. It is past passive negative. My laptop wasn't found. My laptop wasn't found, so it's lost. Okay. Okay, number 9. People made chairs and tables in our area, and I need to start with chairs and tables. Chairs and tables is plural. Chairs and tables. The verb to be in the past is where. Where what? Made. The past participle is also made. By people, if you want. In my area. Or in our area, I'm sorry. Okay. So, these are examples and these are activities of the past passive tense. Okay, again, the past passive tense consists of the object, start with the object, plus verb to be in the past was or were. Where plus the PP or the past participle of the verb. Okay, in the negative we use not before the verb, or I'm sorry, after the verb to be. For example, the garden was not cleaned. We put not after the verb to be and before the past participle of the verb. If I want to make a question, we start with the verb to be was. That's a WH question, or I'm sorry, yes or no question. And also in the WH question, we change what the verb to be with the object. Was the garden cleaned? Was the garden cleaned? Yes, it was. Or not, or no, I'm sorry, or no, it was not. For WH question, for example, the silk was invented by the Chinese. I will ask about the Chinese. Who? Okay, for the Chinese, who, and the next step is to change the verb to be with the object. Who was the silk invented by? To give the answer, the silk was invented by the Chinese. Okay? Your homework will be in your workbook, page 'Mm-hmm. Your workbook. Okay, page 84. We will complete the sentences with a word for each box. I have was or were, and built, broken, written, taken, made, and discovered. We will use, as we said, Molly and Jack, they are plural. We will were, and complete the sentence with the right past participle of the verb. For example, Molly and Jack were what? To the aquarium yesterday. I will use taken to be Molly and Jack were taken to aquarium. You complete with yourself. Number 2 question activity. Number 2, change the sentences like we saw Harry's mother wrote those books. These words, those books, we will start at the beginning of the sentence. It's the object. These books were written by Harry's mother. We need to start with the object and convert the sentence into a plural. The Chinese built the Great Wall. We will start with the Great Wall. Consider that it is singular or plural, and we use was or were and the past participle of the verb. The next video we will revise your homework. Please write the date. Please complete your box, and see you next time. I will miss you so much. Bye.